on some very interesting breaking news out here in South Africa. Apparently, I, as Decent Q, and my channel, both on TikTok and YouTube, somehow I don't qualify to be talking about South Africa anymore because I'm not patriotic enough. I'm not a patriotic South African. And this is coming from the patriotic South Africans, the ones who their patriotism is based on hatred, hating Chidima. That's how they define their patriotism. Hating foreigners, trying to chase foreigners, insult foreigners. Hey, Zimbabwean, you are kwere kwere. That's their definition of patriotism. They would never define their patriotism as in them giving back to their society, their community, giving to charity, taking care of homeless children, taking kids who are doing drugs to rehab. They will never define their patriotism in that way. Their patriotism is always, there has to be foreigners involved, and then they're against the foreigners, and then they define their patriotism like that. So they are saying, because me, I don't hate Chidima, I'm not patriotic enough, so I must stop talking about South Africa because I never say anything good about South Africa. I never say anything good about South Africans. I don't care about South Africa. I'm a kwere kwere. I'm from Nigeria. I'm from Zimbabwe. I'm from all of those places, So, who are these people to tell me that, first of all? Who are you, my brother, my sister, commenting there? Who are you to think that you have the moral high ground to tell people what they must talk about and what they must not talk about? Hey, Decent Q, you are insulting South Africans. Hey, you are always insulting. When has it been that when someone talks the truth, the raw blunt truth, is an insult? I see it with Julius Malema. They say he's insulting people, he's disrespectful, but all he does is just talk the truth. It's just being blunt and honest with the truth. Maybe because him is a politician, he will end up being robust about it. But what is wrong with that? When you come from Limpopo, you get to eat mango from your own land that your forefathers protected for you. There's plenty of trees for land here. One day you must come. Hey, Decent Q, go home. I'm home. I'm no more in Josie CBD. I'm home. And it's nice here. It's nice, It's amazing. Yeah. At least today is not hot. It's been raining out here in Limpopo. Kabunge. So I don't understand, who do you think you are as a so-called patriotic South African to think that you can tell people, you must no more talk about South Africa. You must no more do your content, talk about this. Hey, Baba, let me tell you something. We are not here for you. If you don't like certain content from certain YouTubers, don't subscribe to their channels. Don't even watch. If their video pops up because maybe the YouTube algorithm suggests to you, just click the 3 dots and say, do not suggest these videos anymore. YouTube favors anyone. If you wanna stop watching someone, YouTube can give you that option. So why are you here constantly watching different videos of me talking about different things? I don't even talk about one subject anyway. Always commenting, hey, you must stop talking about South Africa, even when I'm not talking about South Africa. So according to these people, when you are an EFF member, when you support the EFF and vote for the EFF and love the CIC Julius Malema, and when you don't support Operation Tutula, when you don't support Mr. Herman Mashawa's politics or Mr. Gaten Mackenzie's politics, somehow you're a kwere kwere. You're not a South African. You're not a patriot because you don't support those political parties, those organizations, and you support the EFF for foreigners. Like you guys know that slogan, right? EFF for foreigners. That's what they will say. Because the EFF is not going to be out here trying to hate and be xenophobic to our African brothers and sisters. There is no ways. And if the EFF decided to go that route, I'm not gonna be xenophobic to anyone. Let me tell you something. I'm not a xenophobe. I'm not a xenophobic person. But I will call out any misconduct done by foreigners. I'll call it out. I'm pro South Africa. I love South Africa. But I'll call out the truth that South Africans that we're facing in South Africa. People are so used to living in a delusion world. And then when a young man like me comes and speak the truth for what it is, people get shaken. Like their comfortability is being questioned. Hey, it's the best country in Africa. Okay, it's the best country in Africa. But there's high poverty in our country. There's high crime rate in our country. There's illegal immigration in our country. So yeah, it's the best constitution in the whole world. There's no country with a constitution like us. But it's the most unequal society. It's the most racist society. Whites are racist to blacks. Blacks are racist to whites. Like, there's no equality. There's nothing like that. Even in government, the political parties, they are starting to even do the racial politics, because we have to go there. We have to go back to the racial politics, because that's how we're going to fix all of these things in our country. Somehow when you expose these things, when you say these things, when you don't talk about, hey, in South Africa there's freedom, you can go to clubs at night, it's nice. When you don't talk about those things, hey, in South Africa it's nice, hey, you told a grant, hey, you told 350 mafuna. Somehow that's you saying nice things. Hey, in South Africa, yo, it's the best country, the weather is the best. Have you been to Limpopo? The weather here is not the best. Maybe where you stay, maybe Albertine, the weather might be best, the Sky City, but not the whole of South Africa. Hey, in South Africa is the best. Yes, you can say it's the best in something, but it also can be the worst in something. South Africa can be the worst in something. It's not everything the best. And that's what I always speak about. And then when I say not everything is the best, why are you lying to people? Don't lie to people. We are not perfect as individuals, first of all. So why would we be perfect as South Africa, as a collective, if individually so we are not perfect? So that's a lie to begin with. You're lying to the whole universe out there, trying to make them believe that South Africa is the best country to ever live in. It's not the best country to ever live in. If you're broke, there's high possibilities that you won't enjoy your life, because there's no ways you're going to get a job. There's no ways you're going to have money or sustain the 350 you're getting from the government. There's no ways you're going to enjoy your life when you go to Sandton and you see Indians bowling. I'm Indian. Women of Indians, go-go's, the children, they see white people, they buy anything they want, they don't even check the prices. They go inside the shop in a Mango, a Typo, all these shops whereby it's basic simple things, but they go there and buy. And it's hard for people who don't have money, and it's usually blacks. So when you say this, oh, you hate South Africa, hey, you're not patriot. I don't care to be a patriot. Let me tell you something. I'm not here trying to be a patriot. I'm not here trying to act like the biggest patriot. I know what I've done in the ground. I know what I contribute in the ground, helping people for real, in real life. My patriotism is not based on hating Chitima. My patriotism is not based on being xenophobic. My patriotism is based on changing the society, helping people, donating to the needy, giving food, giving clothes to the needy. Things you never see because you never show them. That's what my patriotism is based on. And my patriotism is never going to be judged by individuals. It's going to be judged by God, because I'm doing this from my heart. I'm doing it for God. And I'm doing it for the environment. I'm not doing it for the cameras. I'll be taking cameras. Ask this, how many YouTubers can tell you how much we've been donating to their platforms? They can tell you we've been donating, sending money, I'm a super chat. That's my patriotism, helping people get to the next step. Ask around the YouTubers, they will tell you how much you've been donating to their podcast. Just sending money, like, oh, there's money, my brother, you'll buy something. There's money, my brother, you'll help do this. But we never flaunt about it. We never act like, hey, we are the best. We don't do that. But we do real things in the world. But it is what it is. Thank you very much.